What's going on, Sports Wars? This is Ryan with the RK Outpost and GeeksGamers.com, and Kevin Durant is an absolute monster, and he had one of his greatest performances of all time tonight in a must-win game for the Brooklyn Nets over the Milwaukee Bucks. They take a 3-2 series lead, and Kevin Durant put that team on his back. You can see the stat line: 47 points, 17 rebounds, 10 assists. But it's really about more than just those numbers, to be quite honest with you. And I gotta be honest, the NBA without LeBron James and all that distraction is so much better than the NBA with LeBron James and all of his social justice nonsense. When you get back to actually talking about basketball, it does get entertaining. And Kevin Durant is what everyone's talking about right now. You can see the final score: Brooklyn 114, Milwaukee 108. But in the beginning, the first quarter, the Nets looked dead. The first half, they looked dead. They were down by 15, 16, 17 points at times. But Kevin Durant never gave up. Kevin Durant nearly single-handedly put them on his back and carried them through, because remember, Kyrie Irving is injured. James Harden was on the floor a lot, but he wasn't any good. He honestly kind of looked like shit. He barely made any shots, made a few free throws, was a defensive liability the entire game. But luckily for them, Giannis Antetokounmpo is Giannis. He is extremely limited. He has about the same 3 moves that he puts on people over and over again. He can't shoot from outside 10 feet. He can't shoot free throws. And there's some people that are talking about this. Giannis didn't even guard KD. Giannis took the least demanding defensive position. This is a dude who has all this length, who has all this defensive prowess, did not take the responsibility to guard Kevin Durant. And what it led to was Kevin Durant fucking dominating. Look at these numbers: 49 points, 17, 10, 4 3-pointers, 3 steals, 2 blocks, 16 for 23, bad man. And not even listed in there, Kevin Durant played every single second. He did not miss a minute, played all 48 minutes. Didn't even look tired at the end. Didn't even look like he barely broke a sweat. That's how easy it looked for this guy. Here's a Bucks podcast dude saying, "What is Giannis doing on Joe Harris the whole night? He's the MVP and the Defensive Player of the Year. If that were Kobe, Jordan, or anyone, they would step up and say, I'm guarding him. I'm guarding Kevin Durant." Well, you know, he left out is LeBron, because LeBron wouldn't have. LeBron consistently takes the weakest defensive assignment on his team. He's always done that. ESPN stats and info: Kevin Durant is the first player in NBA postseason history with 45, 15, and 10 in a game. Durant had 30 points in a playoff half for the second time in his career, and he's the first Nets player with 30 points and a half over the last 25 postseasons. But there's more. He shot 69.6% from the floor, third highest field goal percentage in a 40-point triple-double in playoff history, and his 49 points are the second highest triple-double game in a playoff history. That's nuts. You can talk about these stats. This may be the best game a Net has ever had in the history of this franchise. I'm not a big Nets fan, to be honest with you, but when you think about what it means, when you think about the numbers he put up, the fact that he put his team on the back in this 2-2 matchup, that is why, in my opinion, Kevin Durant is the greatest basketball player in the world right now. People do not say that enough. Let me know your thoughts. Did you watch this game? Did you see Durant, what he was able to do? Let's see if we can actually get some of these highlights here. I know we can't play it too big, but I mean, you just see him just pulling up with confidence and drain it as he brought this team back. That gave them, in the fourth quarter, their first lead since they were up 2-0. Milwaukee was leading the entire game till KD put them on his back. This was 2 possessions in a row, 2 just killer 3-pointers like that. And then you add this one. I want to see when they were running out. This one, shot clock run out, pull up, off balance, floater from 3. Jesus, the dude is insane. Let me know your thoughts about this and this series. What do you think's going to happen? Is Milwaukee going to even it up? Is Giannis as limited as I'm saying? Am I being too hard on him? I wouldn't want the dude on my team, just being honest. I think he's a liability on offense. I think he does the same thing over and over again. He comes up very small, had a lot of big turnovers in crunch time. He had James Harden on him. And he decided, instead of backing James Harden down and drawing a foul or something, because Harden cannot guard him, he took a fadeaway. What a bitch move. That's a LeBron move. That's what I'm going to call it, a LeBron move. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.